Good morning, guys. Today we will understand these two keywords, dynamic and where, and what is the difference between dynamic and where we should use dynamic, where we should use where keywords. So, dynamic and where we should dynamic and where we should use where. Okay. So, dynamic, as name suggested, it should be a runtime, and where is a compile time. Means what? Anything. Suppose I am writing. This is a keyword dynamic s equal to abc. So abc is of string type. What is the data type of abc? Compiler will understand this is a string values and this is of string class. Data type is string class. So if I will write int l equal to s dot length, so when you go and check length property of this data type string, we will not get a definition for this. Once you write the code, I will explain you. I will show you also. This let property will not comes up because this dynamic keyword does not know about the data type of this values at the time of compilations. When the code will run, value will assign into s, then it will go and check the s is of string type, s is of string type, and string class has the definition of length property. So at that time it will calculate the values and assign into the L variable. But while in the case of where, suppose I am writing where x is equal to abc. So this once you write this line of code, a compiler will run in the background and it will check that it is of string data type and assign the values into x. So when you write the code int l equal to x dot length, once you put dot, IntelliSense will work and it will check that it is of string data type, so it will show you length as a property and will get the value of L. So where we should use this? Suppose in the dynamic, here in the dynamic, we don't know what type of data it will come. So at the time of runtime, suppose I'm writing some code, a function, and function returning some values. So it may return some string values. Sometimes it return as a string value, sometimes it return as an integer value, some other class type. So I don't know what type it will be. So in that case, I will use the dynamic keyword. But if I know that the value is of a string type or integer type or any class type, then I will use where. Okay, I hope you understand. Now let's see with the example. So here I have declared the same example that I explained you on board. Dynamic y is equal to abc. Okay, now integer l equal to y dot length. Here let me remove this length. If I will uh, use dot, then we are not getting any property related to the y because compiler does not know about what exactly y is. It is of a string, it is of integer, or it is any custom type. It doesn't know. So it will not give any error or anything else. So at the time of compilation we are not getting anything. So when you run, we have to run it again. Okay, so at the time of compilation it will check y is of string type, and it will calculate the length of string data type and assign that value into the L variable, and we are getting the values 3. Okay, now let's see with the where keyword. Here we assign value y is equal to abc, integer 1, L1 equal to x dot. So once we write here abc, compiler internally run and it will calculate it is of string data type, and string data type has a property length, so it will give an intelligence of length. So and it will calculate and assign that value into L1. So if you know what exactly the value comes in, or we know the data type, then we will use the var, which values comes, and you knows that at the time of compilations, and you will use the var. And if you don't know about what type of value it will come, then you will go to dynamic keywords. I hope you understand. Thank you.